The COVID-19 pandemic has taught us a lot of things. One of them is never take lung health for granted. Hey there viewers, and welcome back to another Bestie video. A healthy set of lungs is crucial for a healthy life. Imagine your lungs as a cog in the wheel of your body that's responsible for smooth functioning. However, there are several factors like environmental toxins, cigarette smoke, and an inflammatory diet that can take a toll on the lungs. If you're already suffering from conditions like asthma and pulmonary disease, it can worsen the situation. There is research that proves that making lifestyle modifications like choosing the right kinds of foods protects the lungs. Wondering which foods? Is turmeric the secret to improving the condition of smokers' lungs? Does yogurt really protect from various lung diseases? Swiss chard helps in clearing out airways? In this video, we'll be talking about all the food you should eat for healthy lungs. Number 1. Garlic. Let's start by talking about a kitchen staple. Adding garlic to any dish adds an earthy taste to it. Eating it raw just twice a week lowers the chances of developing lung cancer by over 40%. Research also shows that it may have the potential to become a chemo-preventive agent in the case of lung cancer. Apart from that, it's packed with antioxidants and anti-inflammatory properties that are helpful for people with bronchitis and asthma. Do you know about any other natural health benefits of garlic? Tell us in the comments below. Number 2. Ginger. Just like garlic, ginger is widely used to add a burst of flavor to food and drinks across the world. The anti-inflammatory effects have been recognized for ages. And when it comes to lung health, it helps bronchitis patients breathe easily. Ginger breaks the mucus buildup in the lungs, which provides some much-needed relief. It even makes circulation in the lungs easy while also reducing inflammation. Number 3. Oysters. Seafood like oysters and salmon are loaded with lung-friendly nutrients and minerals. From zinc to selenium and B vitamins, oysters do a great job of undoing the harm caused by years of smoking. Smoking lowers certain important vitamins in the lungs, which oysters are packed with. They also contain omega-3 fatty acids, which don't just keep your lungs healthy, they also strengthen the immune system and fight off inflammation. Combining them with other lung-friendly foods will be a delicious, healthy way of staying in shape. Number 4. Swiss chard. Swiss chard is a superstar when it comes to healthy foods. This dark leafy green vegetable is loaded with antioxidants and magnesium. Magnesium is one element that provides relief to lungs by relaxing the airways and preventing any sort of airway restriction. This is done by strengthening the tiny airways in the lungs known as bronchioles. People who suffer from lung disease have very low levels of magnesium. Adding Swiss chard to your regular diet will stop this condition from worsening. Number 5. Beets. Beetroot is one of the most vibrantly colored vegetables out there, but it's more than just a colorful addition to salads. It contains plant-based compounds that enable your lungs to perform their best. Beets and beet greens contain huge amounts of nitrates, which relax blood vessels, reduces blood pressure, and maximizes oxygen content. Potassium, vitamin C, and carotenoids are some other essential lung-friendly nutrients found richly in beets. Number 6. Apples. Apples are one fruit whose benefit we've known since a very young age. It's not a myth. An apple a day does keep you healthy, especially your lungs. Eating them regularly promotes lung functioning. They're associated with slowing down the decline in lung function. Also, eating at least 5 apples a week substantially lowers the risk of developing lung diseases like asthma and cancer. The credit goes to the presence of vitamin C, flavonoids, and antioxidants. Number 7. Turmeric. Turmeric has been used as a natural healer since ancient times. Out of all the spices present in your diet, it's most beneficial for your lung health due to its antiseptic and medicinal goodness. A big thanks goes to curcumin, which has anti-inflammatory properties that actively improves chronic lung conditions. This happens because turmeric relieves inflammation of the airways and chest tightness that's associated with asthma. This herbal remedy will also break down excessive mucus production and expel it from the lungs. Number 8. Pumpkin. When it comes to lung health, foods rich in carotenoids and vitamin C are essential. Pumpkin has both, making it one of the best lung-friendly foods. Research shows that the higher the carotenoid content, the better it is for the lung function. The brightly colored flesh is rich in plant-based compounds and antioxidants, which helps to bring down inflammation. People who smoke significantly have very low levels of antioxidants and carotenoids. Pumpkin can help reset this. Number 9. Chili peppers. You may have heard that eating peppers clears out the sinuses, but they're even better at clearing out the airways. The active component of pepper is called capsaicin, which gives them a stinging bite and provides some serious respiratory relief. Other than that, they're highly concentrated with vitamin C and antioxidants, which greatly assist the lungs. In fact, it should be noted that a diet rich in spicy foods, like pepper, substantially lowers the risk of death associated with respiratory disease. Number 10. Orange. Orange or any other citrus fruit for that matter are great for the maintenance of the lungs. The tangy taste of orange and orange juice comes from all that vitamin C. Eating them regularly gives a good boost to immunity and increases the capacity to off any infection. Your body gets continuously attacked with free radicals, and this vitamin clears out the lungs, reduces wheezing, and makes it easier to breathe. This is especially true for people suffering from long-term and chronic lung disease. Number 11. Pineapple. Pineapple is the go-to fruit for lung detox. While vitamin C reduces the production of phlegm and makes it easier to breathe, it also reduces swelling in the lungs, which reduces coughing. Additionally, it contains a special enzyme known as bromelain, which detoxes naturally by getting rid of debris inside the lungs. You can eat it as is or squeeze out its juice. You can also add some peppermint to it. It'll soothe and relax the respiratory tract. Number 12. Yogurt. Yogurt is often associated with an improved digestive system. However, eating it regularly is also great for the lungs. Calcium, potassium, and selenium are the dominant minerals present in yogurt. All of these vitamins and minerals work together to fight off lung disease. In fact, it increases the calcium in the body, which lowers the chances of lung disease by over 30%. Number 13. Anchovies. You may already know that fish are among the healthiest foods on the planet. Anchovies are tiny fish that promote healthy lungs with their omega-3 fats and antioxidants. They also contain essential nutrients like selenium, calcium, and iron. Out of all the fish in the sea, they're the most beneficial for people dealing with lung problems. Studies have shown that including anchovies in your diet or eating them as regularly as possible greatly improves lung function. Number 14. Blueberries. Blueberries are one of the most antioxidant-rich fruits on the planet. Their benefits as a lung-friendly food has long been recognized, and over time it's become a superstar ingredient in most healthy meals. People with lung conditions are unable to efficiently receive oxygen in their lungs and bloodstream. Blueberries protect the lungs from damage because of antioxidants. They also maintain a healthy immune system with vitamins like E and A. Before we move forward, are you wondering what else blueberries can do for your body? Check out this video to learn what happens to your body when you eat blueberries every day. Now, let's get back to the best food for your lungs. Number 15. Red cabbage. Despite its massive nutritional value, cabbage is often overlooked. Loaded with vitamins and minerals, they have traces of essential micronutrients, which is important for the proper functioning of not just the lungs, but the entire body. Recent analysis shows that eating red cabbage every day decreases the risk of developing lung cancer by over 5%. All this because red cabbage is packed with vitamin C, just like oranges. Number 16. Brazil nuts. Brazil nuts are some of the best sources of selenium. They contain over 100% of the recommended intake since they're highly concentrated. Adding any source of selenium to your everyday diet protects against lung cancer and improves respiratory functioning in people suffering from asthma. Eating just 2 Brazil nuts every day can improve immune function, which inevitably helps the lungs. Number 17. Tomatoes. From sandwiches to salads and sauces, tomatoes are a staple in kitchens across the globe. Tomatoes are one of the richest and cheapest sources of lycopene, which improves lung function. Tomatoes provide relief to asthma patients and people suffering from chronic lung disease by reducing airway inflammation. They're also associated with a slower decline of lung function, especially in the cases of ex-smokers. Number 18. Walnuts. Walnuts are naturally concentrated with inflammation-reducing elements. They're a great source of magnesium and important electrolytes that support and strengthen the lung muscles, thanks to omega-3 fatty acids found in walnuts. Apart from healthy fats, they're also high in carbs, which may increase your weight. This means eating walnuts in moderation will be great for your lung health. Number 19. Onion. Onions can be termed as the dark horse of all lung-friendly foods. They're packed with flavonoids that fight inflammation, which is one of the primary causes of asthma. They're even beneficial in strengthening capillary walls. Eating onion protects the lining of your lungs and bronchial tubes from damage caused by pollution. Including them in your salads, gravy, or soups will be a delicious and healthy way of protecting your lungs. Number 20. Carrots. We all know that carrots are good for your eyes, but when it comes to your lungs, they're equally beneficial. These roots are rich in lycopene, various vitamins and antioxidants that ward off the risk of developing lung issues. Drinking carrot juice has also proven to prevent damage leading to lung cancer in smokers. Carrots should definitely be on your everyday diet as they're easily available, cheap, and a delicious ready-to-go snack. Lung health is vital for your whole body. The route to healthier lungs starts with making some drastic changes to your diet, adding lung-friendly foods, and making the right lifestyle choices. The first step is to recognize that your lungs are calling out for help, and these 2 videos will help. Watch the 7 obvious warning signs that your lungs need help, or 10 ways that you can reverse lung damage. These 2 videos will have you on your way to the healthy, clear lungs you've always wanted. What's helped you clear out your chest? Share your ideas in the comments.